It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Cool Canadian high pressure is bringing a taste of fall to much of the eastern U.S. with frost advisories and freeze warnings from the upper Midwest to Pennsylvania. Lows in the 40s and 50s could even set records in parts of the Tennessee Valley and Northeast. Meanwhile, scattered storms across Florida and parts of the southeastern coast. In the Northwest, wildfire smoke has triggered air quality alerts, while incoming rain will keep temperatures below normal. Closer to home, a rapid warm-up begins today. Highs are going to run above normal through midweek, with only isolated mountain showers possible. Come Wednesday, moisture returns, bringing a slight chance of showers and storms, mainly west of the Rio Grande, spreading more widely into the weekend. Fire danger remains low, with light winds and moderate humidity. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control. Roadblock information for Monday, September 8th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and War Highway. Gates remain open all day.
Expect lane closures tomorrow from 7 until 3 at Panorama and Hamilton Boulevards for road repairs. Eastbound traffic from White Sands to Florida, plus key turn lanes are all going to be closed. Drivers are going to be detoured through Mercury Avenue. Crews say they'll work quickly to restore normal traffic flow. Alamogordo Public Schools will celebrate International Literacy Day today at 9:30 a.m. All campuses and the community are invited to take part in a 15-minute drop everything and read activity. The Alamogordo City Commission has a regular meeting tomorrow evening at 6:30. Commissioners will consider a $12 million loan to build a 6.5-mile water pipeline from Snake Tank Well 5. They'll also vote on a resolution to partner with Otero County, designating a new redevelopment area that includes Patriot Point. The plan could bring rehabilitation projects and a 7-year tax abatement to encourage development. Both measures require roll call votes. The County Commission has a meeting scheduled for Thursday at 9. Commissioners will hear citizen concerns about off-highway vehicles on county roads and property issues in Alamotero. The agenda also includes votes on declaring several dilapidated properties in La Luz and Alamogordo, approving a redevelopment plan with tax abatements tied to the Patriot Point project, and placing liens for unclaimed decedent services. Commissioners will also consider funding for behavioral health planning, mobile crisis response services, new county software, and a plaque honoring Charles Walker at the 16 Springs Fire Department. The Alamogordo Chess Club meets every Monday at 4 inside Lowe's Signature Market. It's casual chess, no fees or membership. Simply show up with a board, find a partner, set it up and play. Everybody's welcome. Food and drinks are available for purchase at Lowe's. Coming to the Flickinger Center this Thursday at 7, The Greatest Piano Man celebrates legendary piano players from Little Richard and Ray Charles to Elton John and Billy Joel. The high-energy show features live music, storytelling, and more than 24 hit songs. Tickets are available now for this one-night-only tribute at the Flickinger Center for Performing Arts. FlickingerCenter.com for details and ticket information. The New Mexico Department of Health and NMSU Alamogordo are hosting a free Get Yourself Tested event. That's happening next Tuesday, September 16th from 9 until 2 at the NMSU Alamogordo campus. The event will provide free STD testing and resources. This event is funded by the New Mexico Department of Health Communicable Disease Bureau. The International Space Hall of Fame Foundation is hosting the annual bus tour to the Trinity site, where the first atomic bomb was tested 80 years ago, which led to the end of World War II and also led to many people throughout the Land of Enchantment still feeling the effects today. The trip is Saturday, October 18th, with local historians on board and lunch included. Trinity site is only open to the public one day a year, making this a rare chance to visit. Tickets are $155. Member discounts available. Check out spacehalloffame.org for details. Well, today is Monday. That means we get a pup date from Animal Village NM.
Hi, Sunny Harris with Animal Village NM. You know, when we talk about quality of life in our communities, we often picture schools, jobs, and healthcare. But here in New Mexico, there's another crisis that government programs simply don't address. An overwhelming number of dogs and cats being born into poverty, homelessness, and abandonment. Every year, thousands of healthy adoptable animals are euthanized simply because there are not enough homes. The cycle keeps repeating because the most effective solution, spay and neuter, is out of reach financially for struggling families. That's where nonprofits like Animal Village NM step in. Since 2007, we've provided more than 10,000 low-income spay-neuter surgeries, food bank support, and disaster assistance. Because we believe companion animals are part of the family, and families deserve the chance to do the right thing for their pets. For many in disadvantaged communities, 150 to 200 to 500 to 700 is impossible. Without help, unaltered pets continue to reproduce, leading to more suffering, more abandonment, and more taxpayer burden. Animal Village NM does what government agencies won't. We prevent the problem before it starts. And prevention is not only compassionate, it's cost-effective. One surgery today prevents countless unwanted litters tomorrow. One surgery means fewer starving strays, fewer animals dying in facilities, and healthier, happier pets in the homes where they belong. This week, you can be part of the solution. Join us at the White Sands Mall inside the main entrance by Ashley's Furniture from 11:30 to 1, where we will be registering low-income pet owners for free spay and neuter surgeries. No family should have to choose between feeding their children and preventing another litter of puppies or kittens from being born to suffer. With your support, they don't have to. And while you're there, you can help in another vital way. We're just past the halfway mark in our current fundraising shoe drive. We still need about 1,000 more pairs to reach our goal and receive a donation of $1,000 for more spay-neuter surgeries in your community. Every pair of gently used boots, sneakers, slippers, or any kind of footwear helps people in need all over the world and helps us keep offering these life-saving services for local families right here in New Mexico. So clean out your closet, grab that extra pair of shoes, and bring them with you to the White Sands Mall. Together, we can change lives for people, for pets, and for entire communities. Because they love us, become a monthly sponsor in any amount you can today at animalvillagenm.org. animalvillagenm.org.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
A 1-month-old baby was found dead in Albuquerque on Saturday. Fire crews tried to save the child but were unsuccessful. Neighbors say the area is generally peaceful and many are offering prayers and support for the grieving family. Police are still investigating the cause as communities across New Mexico continue to demand stronger families and safer neighborhoods. Violence erupted at Salopec Park on Thursday afternoon. That's in Las Cruces. 2 people were shot and hospitalized. One had to be flown to El Paso for treatment. Police are investigating a red Jeep with Texas plates at the scene, but have not released any other details. With crime continue to rise in New Mexico, residents say it's another reminder of the urgent need for tougher law enforcement and safer communities. The state Supreme Court is weighing whether key evidence can be used in the case against Alexi Trevizo, that's the teen mom, accused of killing her newborn and hiding him in a hospital trash can there in Artesia. A lower court blocked statements she made to doctors and nurses citing doctor-patient privilege. Prosecutors argue that police acted reasonably and the evidence should be permitted. This case highlights how legal loopholes too often shield the accused instead of protecting the most innocent of us, that's our children. A ruling is pending. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is highlighting a major immigration enforcement victory. She announced 35 illegal aliens were arrested near El Paso. 2 Mexican nationals face human smuggling charges after a rollover crash while fleeing Border Patrol. A follow-up raid on a stash house tied to the scheme led to 28 more arrests. In all, 25 remain in ICE custody, 8 face illegal re-entry charges, 2 smugglers await federal prosecution. Noem calls this law and order in action, warning smugglers they will be caught and punished. A small plane crashed Saturday evening at the Donna Ana County Jetport, seriously injuring the pilot, a man in his 40s. He was rushed to the hospital. The crash remains under investigation. No other passengers were on board. Ranchers in New Mexico and Arizona are pushing back against federal protections for the endangered Mexican gray wolf. They argue the predator threatens their cattle and livelihoods. Arizona Congressman Paul Gozer has introduced the Enhancing Safety for Animals Act, which would remove the wolf from the endangered list and separate U.S. and Mexican populations for management. The New Mexico Cattle Growers Association supports that bill, while conservationists continue to back efforts to grow the wolf population. Right now, ranchers face federal charges if they kill one. New Mexico Senator Ben Ray Lujan has joined a bipartisan effort to protect drinking water from national forests. The Headwater Protection Act would expand Forest Service programs to prevent pollution and restore damaged water sources. Lujan says it's going to help New Mexico by safeguarding key water supplies. The bill also has support from Democratic Senators Michael Bennet and John Hickenlooper, as well as Republican Senator Mike Crapo of Idaho. Critics argue it's yet another federal overreach into local resources. Farmington police found syringes taped to a Walmart restroom toilet seat. A man was stabbed when he sat down and needed medical care. Investigators are working to determine what was in the syringes and who's responsible. While police call it isolated, many others say it's yet another sign of rising crime and drug problems in New Mexico and why law and order needs to be a top priority. I keep mentioning that. I wonder why that could be. We'll get there. Embattled CYFD Secretary Teresa Casados has abruptly retired after less than 2 years on the job. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham praised her, but critics say the move does not fix the agency's failures. CYFD has faced scandals over child deaths and financial mismanagement. In reality, the governor is simply shuffling leadership instead of protecting the children. Marilyn Beck is the president of the New Mexico Child First Network. She spoke with KOB.
The governor thinks of CYFD as a problem that just needs a little bit of makeup on it. We're putting lipstick on a pig. What we need is the governor to act.
But I'm certain she won't. When lawmakers meet in special session on October 1st, what is most likely going to be the agenda? Senate Republican Caucus Chair David Gallegos seems to know.
What we're really going to have is just a anti-Trump rally paid for by the taxpayers of New Mexico.
And I have no reason to doubt him. The House Minority Floor Leader, Gail Armstrong, told KOAT on Thursday what the upcoming special session is all about.
She's choosing, to Trump-proof New Mexico.
Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham has called the special legislative session for October 1st, claiming it's needed to address federal budget cuts. Her plan? More spending on health care, food programs, and public broadcasting. Republican leaders argue this is less about helping families now and more about giving New Mexico more government control.
As far as we can tell, none of these cuts are going to take place for a couple of years. And so we don't really know the impact. There probably will be an impact, but not for a couple of years.
The real priority should be crime, like I've been mentioning this entire newscast. CYFD failure should be here. Economic growth. But instead, I expect another round of taxpayer-funded handouts. But then again, what do I know, right? Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 4 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, including Tularosa at Mescalero. Wow. Go, Lady Cats! 6 games for New Mexico football on Thursday. That includes the Military Institute at Chaparral. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. High today of 91, low tonight of 68, high tomorrow 92 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. High today of 69, low tonight of 50, high tomorrow 71 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Monday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.